government was formed by the former ruling coalition. The transition of power was done behind closed doors.
Malaysians openly defied a police ban to make their voices
Malaysia
heard.
democratically
No election, and most of the members of the public were clueless.
It's an accumulation of frustration.
The market is going to become more transparent.
Malaysia, like all our countries, have to recognize that democracy is not just elections. It's important that free speech, freedom of the press, an independent judiciary, the right to assemble peacefully, all those rights are observed to make democracy work.
The House of Democracy here is driven by the idea that an informal political congregation architecture is equally as important for democratic society to thrive. It explores and reimagines the historical site Dataran Merdeka as a ground of democracy and aims to provide a dedicated platform for the grassroots citizens for public discourse and expressions, while also educating them to raise civic consciousness. Now, let me bring you through the experience and sequence journey of Ali, Abeng, and Muthu as they head to Dataran Merdeka for a casual weekend outing. The story of Ali, Abeng, and Muthu.
Anda akan tiba di station
The bunch of
Bukit
friends
Bintang.
is viewing the
You are
Kuala
now
Lumpur
arriving
city view through
at
the train
station Bukit
as they
Bintang.
exit from the train station. Immediately, they are welcomed by lush greenery in the city, the newly built Kuala Lumpur Democracy Park. They gradually roam through the serene park. Some installations caught their attention. They stopped by and looked around while being engaged in an informal discourse with the stranger beside them. They continued their journey forward, enjoying the breeze from the tree. Suddenly, they arrived at an open plaza. It's the historical Dataran Merdeka, but it looks a little different now. Students are seen playing football in the plaza. Families are having picnics. People are hanging out all around the grandstand underneath the shade thanks to the shading canopy. As they continued to lay pack around the plaza, they were attracted by the smell of Ramly burger and the sound of wok clinking. They bought some food for sharing. While waiting for the food, people were seen giving a public speech about policy change enthusiastically. They continued to explore around the lively spaces underneath the plaza. They spend their morning at the workshops learning about civic rights, going through the gallery to understand about national constitution. In the plaza, people were seen casually having public discourse. Press media were playing their roles in disseminating public information. Fast forward to August, people gathered around the grandstand to celebrate the national independence. People also congregate at the plaza as they ready to march forward to Parliament House of Malaysia that are just 2 kilometers away, expressing their dissatisfaction about the recent policy of government. The House of Democracy is a city stage for participatory democracy in Malaysia, to learn, to celebrate, and to criticize the happenings in the country.